What's
What's
going
up?
on, everybody? How
Hello.
are you guys doing this week?
Doing great.
Got
Lovely.
another exciting, action-packed episode of Sunday Set. We're keeping the Feed the Harvest podcast streak alive here. Got two in a
You
Hell
know,
row.
yeah. Keeping it rolling.
Hell yeah. So for today's show, we got Roos Goofy for you guys. Somebody that I followed me for probably like 2 years now, maybe a little over 2 years.
Definitely an awesome grow me. Doing huge things. Super positive dude. I've actually had the pleasure to interview him with another podcast as well. So he's awesome.
yeah, that's so cool. Second
Yeah.
go
Oh yeah.
around.
Yeah,
Find out more.
definitely.
Part two.
So let's bring him on here and give him a holler. Good
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Hey, here I am.
Hey,
Here I am.
Room.
Going on, Roos?
Welcome.
What's going on, guys? Y'all doing all right?
How we doing?
Hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Just got back from a little family function. Got
Yeah.
stuffed myself. So if I fall asleep, it's not because this is boring. It's because I am stuffed myself beyond stuffed myself.
You got the itis.
Yeah, for real, man. We had enchiladas, beans, rice, everything. Double helpings, triple helpings. Boy.
Y'all did a little bit of Tex-Mex there, huh, Roo?
Oh yeah. It came out.
Hell
good.
yeah.
It came out good. It was really good.
Oh,
So I've
yeah.
been holding off on concentrates for the day, but about to go deep.
There you go. Eat it. Eat it all up.
Fuck yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Still looking for Jerry, though. He owes me a couple dollars. You've been talking a lot of shit.
I'm pretty sure he
He owes
does.
you
Man.
money too? Fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna say if he only owes you a couple, that's you're on the good end on that one. You know what I'm saying? He owes people a lot more than that around the world.
What's up with Jerry, all this shit talking, man?
I know. What is it?
I don't know, man. He's just I got dropped on his head as a kid or something, man.
What's wrong with him?
I think as far back as I can remember, he's been that way. You know what I'm saying? So he just loves running his mouth as much as possible, and you know. So I tried to kick him out of here, but you know he finds his ways of popping his head back up here and there.
Yeah. How'd you meet Jerry?
Oh, he's a half retarded inbred cousin of mine. So
Hey, you gotta love family.
Yeah, those seem to run in families, too.
I only bring that up when somebody has to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I try not to let people know that, but you know she asked, so I got I ain't gonna lie about it. Might as well.
Hey.
Right.
Might as well tell the truth.
Not gonna lie about it, but still not gonna claim them openly, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, dude, yeah, for sure.
I got a cousin like that.
Yeah,
I don't
don't we all?
want to strangle a booger out of his nose every time I see him, you know what I mean? He's just got one of those faces.
Yeah. You just look at him, you're like, dude, I don't like this son of a bitch at all.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I can tell he's a hassle.
Hey, big shout out. I don't got the Cortez juice today, but this is from my girl at Mellows Exotics. Big shout out to Low End Weed Lady.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh
Little
yeah.
THC drink there or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it. She gave it to me the other day. I just harvested, so I ended up having to get like a little ounce or whatever just so I had some smoke. But she threw this in. I told her I would try it, so I threw it in the fridge, but I actually saved it for today just so I could turn my goofy up with you, Rue.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Turn it up.
Let's go deep.
Let's do it. Let's say I got one of those Levo machines, and I've been making a lot of
Damn.
that MCT oil. Just put it under my tongue at night, and that's
Yeah.
been a trick. I've been loving it.
How do you like
It's almost
that
like a
Levo machine?
cucumber lime.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Can you make
Pretty
your
good. I have
own
one
like
as well.
carts? Like the vape carts? Can't you make those with that machine?
I don't think you can. If you can, I don't know how.
No,
If you-
not really.
I don't know if I
If you
should
want to
take-
make vape pens, you need a rosin press, and then there's a couple different ways to do it with the rosin.
Yeah,
but
that's how I've
the
done it. I've done it. I press
best-
it up, and then you get the little fake terps or whatever.
Yeah.
The terps.
Get a hot plate that's got the magnetic stir on the bottom, usually
That
about
thing on the inside does. So
a
that's saying
milliliter,
somehow
about a milliliter of terps. to a gram of rosin.
Yeah, I put it in the microwave. Like we were going on like a family vacation, so I was trying to make me a little pin. It worked, but I could tell like some parts were like tasted
Yeah.
burnt. I did it too much, but it still worked. It still worked. So that's all.
Roos said, "Hold on, I know how to cook it up in the microwave."
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Whip it up real quick.
Oh yeah.
Got to get that forearm in there.
Yeah.
Whip game, right?
There's a lot of people up in the chat, man. KJ's
Yeah.
up in here.
Look at Colorado Chris. Yeah.
Tommy, what's up, bro?
Tommy
Chubb,
Two Buds.
Florida
Grow
man.
me of the week.
Kind
Yep.
Buds. What's up?
Shout out
Lynn?
HGTC.
Yeah, what's up? I thought I saw L earlier. L was up.
I seen him.
He
I see.
was. He's a busy man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all blow it up.
He's listening. I know that.
He was in the back lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was a good
Rue, I
dude.
saw
Agri
your
products. What's going on?
so I saw you have a brand new podcast for yourself now. I saw on Friday.
Yeah, we can call it that. Sure, why not? It's just me going live. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have any specific one lane I'm gonna stay in. It's gonna kind of be like a free for all. I mean, I do plan on like it's gonna be a grow along, but like people can come on, show whatever, come on, say something. You don't have to show your face or whatever. It's just gonna be like a hangout session. But yeah, people have been asking me about how I do my buckets and whatnot, so I'm gonna be trying to teach them a little bit about that. But it's just gonna be a kind of whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to do that Fridays, 6:30, I believe.
6:30.
So yeah, it should be the same time as this last week. I think I'm doing 6:30 because I think I should be because homegrown in the community starts 8:00 my time, and that would be I'm gonna end about 30 minutes before them, I believe. Yeah, so 6:30, 7:30 is what I'm trying to do, not overlap them or whatever. Just be like right before them.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they got a great community, or we're all the same community, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, people are popping over there. So I figured I'd do a Friday night. I was debating on what night to do or whatever. So I figured an early Friday wouldn't be too bad. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, we'll just see how it goes. Like I said, there's really no big plans or whatever. It's just a free for all. What's up, Can?
Can.
Oh, we got Can in the chat, huh? Big shout out.
Yeah, we'll give a big shout out to Can.
Can. The Donna
So it's pretty crazy. I was actually looking on Instagram. There's like a way to where you can see like how long you've been friends with people. Me and you have followed each other since November of 2022. And when I say that, it's kind of funny because like I kind of feel like we're both part of like the same like freshman class of like cannabis content creators, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
sure.
I remember I had the Instagram account for maybe like a couple months, and then I think you started following me, I started following you, whatever it was, but we started talking, liking each other's stuff. But it's so crazy to see like both of us like just kind of starting off like primitive, like caveman, just trying to like figure everything out, trying to like piece everything together. Now, I'm doing this, I'm on this show, you guys are over there, you guys started the Seed to Harvest podcast. So
yes, sir.
I was actually thinking about this last night, just kind of thinking like how crazy it is, how like everything in life just kind of comes like full circle, you know what I mean?
No, people get the same ideas, same things all at the same time. People, things are shot out to us or whatever. People come up with the same ideas all at the same time. People have the same thought or process or whatever you want to call it of doing things. And people on the same path doesn't mean you're on competition or whatever. Like I said, we've been doing this the same, and now we're here just talking and chilling. Like I said, I remember hearing your name a long time ago, just when somebody first said Cortez the Conqueror. That hit me, dude. That's a good name. It sticks out. When
unique.
I heard Cortez, what's up, Root Nerds? What's up, Crimson? Anthony?
That's kind of like a big tip too for anybody that's like, I don't know, trying to come up with like their account or like their screen name or anything like that. pick something unique. That way, nobody else has taken it, and that
Yep.
way it's available. Like I'm Cortez the Conqueror, like C with the K on
Yeah.
everything. My Gmail, my Instagram, my YouTube. Like nobody claimed it before I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my name.
Yeah, yours is.
Yeah, this thing ain't yeah, dude, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Gotta
remember when I
stand
first
out,
saw
you
your
know.
name, it was like so bunched up. I was like, this what?
Yeah, I know. It takes
Yeah.
a minute.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
What
he
the
puts
hell
the
is he trying to
capital
say?
letters,
Yeah.
so he has to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It took somebody else. I think it was either Grower Joe or somebody like said it one day. We were in the chat like, oh, this tent ain't for camping. I was like, oh shit, that's
what it
brilliant.
means.
That makes sense all of a sudden.
Brilliant. There you go. This tent.
I
ain't-
remember the first time I seen it, I thought it was going like dyslexic. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I am dyslexic, bro.
But
So, yeah,
then
dude,
I
like,
seen your
as a
last
all these
name
letters, I was like,
that
can't put it
on your
together.
Instagram, and it kind of made sense. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this the
Yeah,
okay.
we see the logo. It makes
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to
Valiant.
click on the profile to break it down. Had to do the research.
yeah.
So
Well, I had a
True.
question with the seed to harvest. How long have you guys been around? Because you're on your second season now, right?
Yeah, I think we've been doing it 6 months. I want to say.
Okay, so it hasn't been terribly long.
It might be closer to 6 to 9 months, something like that. Like I said, we started off a little bit on IG, had problems with it, so we moved.
That's
over
what
to
I've heard from
YouTube.
everybody. I remember Ganix was saying the same thing about if
Yeah,
you try
dude, it's
to
just
what's it called?
like sometimes they'll let you do a live, and then if you try to get too many, you're supposed to be able to get 4 people on there, but if you try to get like 2 will kind of work, and then if you get the third one in, I don't know if it's just maybe everybody's internet screwed up or you know what I'm saying, but yeah, it seemed like there's always problems with IG. I mean, that's why I'm actually I am moving over to YouTube. That's why I'm doing my lives over there now on my channel, just to get more traction over there. Like I said, I think a couple other people I've known have actually already lost their account from IG.
Oh, wow.
They're doing the drugs, guns thing. When I know the dude that they just took off, he's never showed a gun or anything. You know what I'm saying? He actually doesn't even show cannabis that much, I don't think. Really, he does a lot of talking and stuff. But yeah, either way, like I said, it almost feels like they're just coming down the pipeline and start wiping out people out. So
Yeah.
I think you gotta pay them though. I think that's the trick. If you take no, seriously, because
Pay 'em
like
off.
I'll get
Wow.
advertisements all the time. Well, sometimes you get a greasy
Then once you
palm.
get verified,
there you go, greasy
and
wheel.
I'm from Chicago, so this is kind of like standard operating procedure. But have you guys ever seen it? You get like I get suggested stuff to buy steroids, clone credit cards, Kelly indoor packs. So it's like maybe if I give them like $50, $100 a month and like advertising, maybe they'll leave me the fuck alone.
Like I said, I haven't
Chris,
verified my
you too.
account or whatever. But I've heard some people say that really doesn't make a difference. All that will help you do is from getting shadow banned if you're like tag, you want to do like a lot of posts or a lot of likes or whatever. It helps you with that. Like I said, I've boosted some of my posts before, and it almost did seem like they were leaving me alone a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like not the whole verified thing, but like the paid advertisement. Like advertise my shit to people. Here's $50 a month. Leave me the hell alone.
Yeah,
Good
that's
talk.
basically what it is. Yeah, just do like the bare minimum $5 a day or something.
right.
Or whatever. So yeah. Of course, it just sucks bowing down to these people playing their rules, which I hate doing that. You know what I'm saying? I just
if I can not get my grow diary, which is Instagram, not deleted, worth $50 a month.
Yeah.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I love Grow Diaries. You got to at least have a backup, have different avenues. If you're in this cannabis content creating or whatever it may be, we don't really know the reasonings. We can sit here all day and try to the what, the why. People get canceled, their pages deleted,
so
just for sharing the plant. It's awesome. I mean, it's a little you know,
Clunky?
yeah. But
An app.
you can connect. No, you go online as www.growdiaries.com. You go
Oh,
on there,
that
make a
website.
diary. Yeah, and you
Okay.
just it's for free. They got contests. It's pretty dope, man. I've met a
Yeah.
lot of
You have to
cool
like
gromies on there.
you make a profile like
Yep.
Instagram and all that other stuff too, or
I got
Yeah.
one, but it's got
Yep.
the functionality of like a 2005 MySpace page. So
It's
it's
been
like
getting
not really
better.
my
It's
cup
been
of
getting
coffee.
better.
I haven't
like
tried it
another
a
thing
couple
on there.
years.
It was like
Yeah.
I just
Bud
kind of stick to what
app
I'm
or
good at.
something. It was like another little Bud app or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was like it. Yeah, it was like MySpace.
Yeah.
Like you tried to load something on there and it just like take forever. I was like, dude, I ain't got time for this. I gotta go. So
Absolutely.
Hey,
So I got.
Russo, I got a question for you.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Go ahead,
yeah.
Ant. I
no,
want
All
to cut
right.
you off,
All
buddy.
right. All right. I do got a question too. Yeah, I've been seeing you've been playing with those umbrella trellises.
yeah.
So how did you get linked up with Umbrella Trellis? And tell me how that's been working out. And do you stand behind that product? Because it seems like it's been blowing up. I've been
Yeah,
seeing
dude.
dude everywhere.
Dude, anytime I talk about it, dude, I give him props, dude. I think it's actually a pretty brilliant idea. It's like, I mean, it's basic shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, I think 3D prints the bases or whatever. You put a piece of PVC pipe in it. Like I said, I just got some more in, so you'll see more of them in my tent, and all my grow rooms in my tent. So yeah, they're just basically, some are umbrellas and some are just like the grids. I got one right now. It's just like a grid. It's just like a 2x2 grid. Yeah, it just looks like, squares, just like for Scroggin or whatever. And then he has the umbrellas that you can put on top for either like extra support, or you can just use the actual bottom of the umbrella to like push them down, and then they'll pop up, and then the top part of the umbrella will be your support. So yeah, dude, I love them. Like I said, dude, I think it's a great idea. I just been following him forever on Instagram. We started following each other. I just stumbled upon him or something, or maybe he started following me, and I looked through his page, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I'm saying? It kind of caught my eye at first. I was like, I didn't know what the hell it was. So yeah, then that's when I was like, I saw his name. I was like, "Oh, Umbrella Trellis." Okay, I get what the hell's on. So yeah, I just started message him like I'll do anybody. Just leave them my voice messages. You know what I'm saying? So I just told him, yeah, what the hell's up with this? And he's like, yeah, I'm trying it out. I'm getting it going. And so yeah, he hooked me up with a couple, and so yeah, I'm getting them in my garden. Yeah, dude, I think they're perfect for me because I start in my bedroom and I take them to this tent over here, so I gotta move them. So I've always wanted to try Scroggin and all that, but it's hard to do. You can't do it with a net because it's in place in your tent or whatever. So I want to be able to transfer them. So yeah, that's another thing. When I saw them, I'm like, dude, that's what I need.
Ingenious. It is.
That's what I
It
need
really is.
to transport the whole thing together. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, he's involved in it, month by month, year by year. You know what I'm saying? The first one I've ever seen, I think it was that plastic one I have now, but he actually has a metal base now that it's a round metal base. So you flare it out the sides, and then you put the umbrella on top of it. And so, yeah, it goes around that metal base and it goes all up in the umbrella. Yeah, check him out, dude. Check out his page. I can't remember if he's on YouTube or not, but yeah, check him out. He has a badass room. He has all his pots on like little rollers and stuff. So he does the same thing, just rolls them around with all that.
Dude's got it going on for real.
Dude, he's
like little mechanic stools.
Yeah. He's been on the
I got one of those.
The Seed Harvest podcast. Yeah, it's like almost the mechanic stools, but it's just like a little tray.
Yeah, just like a riser on some wheels. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Roo, I gotta ask you a question, man, and this one's kind of been I've kind of wanted to ask you for a while. So wait, let's do a little bit of a story time first. So like when I first decided to grow, I went on Amazon. I did like the Mars Hydro complete 4x4 kit. I started ordering my seeds, everything. And when I Googled, I'm trying to do my due diligence. I'm trying to do my research. There was one company that kind of stuck out to me. So I started buying seeds from them, but then like I'm still waiting on my grow tents to come. I get paid every week. So it was like pretty much every time I would get a paycheck, I would order a pack of seeds. And these sons of bitches, they run this special where it's like buy 10, get 10 free.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to my first harvest with them, I had already spent like $800 with them. So it kind of burned my ass a little bit more to find out that all the seeds suck.
Yeah.
And then when me and you started following each other, I actually seen that I think you might even had like a little thing going with the ILGM for a while. And bro, I kind of like
Yeah.
felt
They
I
threw me some
kind of
free
felt
seeds.
bad for you because like of what I went through. I spent like $800, but it was like maybe $120 at a time, just buying like buy 10, get 10. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, like I don't want to burst his bubble, but I wonder if he figured out that their seeds suck yet.
No, yeah. No, I bought 10 buy 10 get 10 free.
Yeah, that's how they
Uh,
get you.
one, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
White label shit.
When you first,
White labeled shit from the
Yeah.
fucking Netherlands trying to pass it off as American genetics.
yeah. So basically, like I said, you get started, you start hearing all this stuff, and I remember hearing,
Right.
you're definitely gonna kill seeds. So then I saw, well, buy 10 get 10 free. I'm like, well, hell, that's 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to kill some of these already. I've
Sounds
already
like a
heard
bargain.
that, so I might as well get it. So yeah, I got some of them. I bought some, and then my brother, he was trying to grow at the same time. He got a whole bunch of them too. So yeah, he ended up
I've
growing.
been giving them away. Giving
Yeah.
them away with the
No,
disclaimer.
I've given all of them away except these. I still have their sativa pack or whatever. It's like a strawberry cough. I don't know. So I know strawberry cough's in there, strawberry cough. We'll say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what they say. So I'm still gonna run them, dude. I'll run any seeds. I'll run bag seeds. I'll run seeds. I don't care.
As long as you get some fire out of it,
I
it
will
just
say,
might
dude,
not
that's
be
what
what
I'm
it
You
says.
won't.
One strain.
You know?
One strain I wish I cloned. And one of my best.
Even if you get some fire, the one next to it's gonna herm and seed out the whole tent.
Yeah, was the
Like-
this thing I talked to him about it. There was a Zittles I got from I Love Growing Marijuana, and dude, I ain't gonna lie. People ask this, I'll say it over and over again, dude. That was one of the best plants. I wish I fucking cloned it. Saying a couple of times, just let it go a little bit longer. Saying, or got a couple more harvests. That because like when I first did it, it was like one of my first successful plants. It tasted like the Zittle Skittles I first remembering. It had the aroma, everything. It just didn't get as big, and that was probably just the lack of me knowing how to grow. But yeah,
Right.
it was one. But yeah, the rest of them were what
But
they
you know,
were.
it's kind of like if some breeders, and that's not even just ILGM specific, put as much work into breeding their lines as they did to making themselves searchable on Google, they might actually be doing.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's something.
And then if you kind of, go into some more of the actually do your research, there's actually some interesting stuff. There's some claims out there, like I'm not supporting this as fact, but it is on the internet. You guys can find it if you look. They're saying that ILGM will like call the cops basically on their competitors and set them up to get their like warehouses and shit raided.
Yeah, I've heard that multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like not only are they a shitty breeder, they're out here like DJ Flat. They're like the feds out here putting the police on people.
They're
Wow.
basically a seed bank that they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they just get seeds from somewhere and they bring them in. I don't think they breed at all. They're just probably a huge ass seed bank somewhere.
Go to the website, they say they do though. They're like, oh, the guy, blah, 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 30 years and the Humboldt Mountain, or whatever the fuck it says, a little bio of a guy that never existed.
Their page is flashy. They have the little cartoon character dude up in
Right.
there.
The payment's real smooth. You don't kind of like Western Union them or, you know.
So, yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, like I said, I wouldn't change the path I'm on. Like I said, some of them probably died because of me, but then a lot of times I probably killed shitty seeds, but still learned something from it. So
yeah,
it is what
definitely.
is. Yeah, everybody.
You gotta take the L's as lessons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I started off.
You can't really hold on to stuff. You got to use it as like a learning experience and then move out from that point.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like, okay, that happened, but what are you gonna do now?
For sure. So yeah, like I said, I just started with the one light in my closet with those. I got autoflower seeds from them. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of autoflowers. I wanted to try that. So yeah, you just take your steps. You're gonna most likely start like everybody else, and saying, just because that's just the way it is. That's you're a human being doing what everybody else is doing.
If you want a reputable seed bank, go to seedsherenow.com. I ain't sponsored or nothing, but that'd be nice, That's what I've been using for years. They've always had the right breeders on there. If people that are beginners are out there and want a nice one centralized place to find different breeders and different things, Seeds Here Now has always been awesome for me, and I've always loved it.
Yeah, I moved over to multiverse beans.
Yeah. Seeds Here Now is good as long as you're not trying to pay with an American Express card. Then it gets a little tricky.
Who?
They don't take it.
Seeds Here Now. Yeah, I don't know. They might have fixed it, but there is.
But yeah, like I said, I haven't had to hit a seed bank lately, so that's good.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, I just avoid all that now.
Yeah. Rapid rooters going for 30 cents a piece last time I checked.
Really?
Rue, I have a question. What got you started growing?
Basically, I started growing because I got clean. Basically, I stopped drinking and doing drugs. Excuse me. Hold on. Yeah, I got clean. I stopped drinking, doing drugs, and I was getting weed from my brother in a couple other places. And like I said, I mainly try to get from my brother because he doesn't do any hard drugs or nothing. He never has. He just smokes weed and stuff. So I like get it from him. But I had to go a couple other places. And one time I was getting weed from some dude, and he had extra shit out and stuff like that on the tape. Just sitting there. I just didn't feel right about it. I actually saw it, and it kind of just got a funky feeling in my stomach. Kind of felt nauseous, like I shouldn't be doing this. Like I said, I'm trying to better my life, which I was getting off. I was using the cannabis positively, like I wanted, but some circumstances I had to put myself in to get it wasn't what I was looking for. Too, I was trying to break away from that scene altogether. That's where I was like, man, just let's give growing my own weed a shot here, so that way I don't have to, see these people ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's really got started on
motivation as well.
Like I said, it was like a thing that I had to do. Like I said, I've been drinking and drugging since I was 12 years old. I'm 44 now. Like I said, I've only been clean the last 4 years or so. A lot of my life has been pissed away. You know what I'm saying? I was honestly tired about it. I told Cortez a little bit what happened. Well, my last draw was a little bit. Like I said, one day I'll tell that story. It's just getting too much for me. I had to get away from it, and cannabis helps, man. It really does. I'm a firm believer. Like I said, I got clean. Actually, I try to study the Bible. I try to actually live my life by Bible principles and stuff like that as much as I can. So I'm actually a firm believer that this plant is here for us. It's here to help us in many ways. And I'm not saying every single buddy has to consume cannabis and weed, but I think for the most part, there's so many parts of it, the leaves, the stems, you can just use to make teas or something that's not necessarily the THC that you have to draw from it that people can use. There's so many other things. And just besides that, it's a great way to make paper and clothing and all sorts of things. It's just
there's so many uses.
It's like I was saying.
Cannabis is actually an energy source. It could be used as a gasoline alternative from the oil.
I've heard. It's some kind of I guess
almost like a biodiesel kind of situation, I guess.
Something or something. Yeah, exactly. It's I say it's so. It's so it can use so many things that we need in our it can help us produce those things, and yet they want to outlaw and stuff. But that's, to me, like I said, that's just the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in right now. It's if you outlaw this, that can make things better for people. It causes death and destruction still. So that's what they want.
Yeah.
That's why
that's kind of like something that my buddy
drunk at a bar, and where you're most likely would fight somebody. I know people do. They get drunk, and it's like dude. Once the alcohol hits their system, they get this stare in them where either you're going to be fighting somebody at the bar, or you're going to be fighting that your own buddy, or the person you came to the bar with. They just get that way, and that's saying that's just what they want. Saying it gets you racked up in the system, more money, more of this. That's what they want.
Touching on something you said though, with kind of using like cannabis as like an escape for some of the harder stuff. That's kind of just from some of the conversations me and my buddy J.R. Token have had about like addiction and like cannabis and stuff. It's he's got a saying, I can't remember it exactly, but it's basically like saying that, people say that cannabis is like a gateway drug, but he says something about like using the gateway drug as the exit. But I got something I started recording last night. It's going to be dropping on my YouTube channel, but I just recorded with that comedian, what's his name? Captain Morgan, if you guys know who that is. Real funny on Instagram, TikTok, that stuff. He's like a West Virginia, Appalachia kind of guy.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to really cover cannabis as alternative medicine to like big pharma from a lot of different angles, but I do also want to mix in like the opioid kind of aspect, because a lot of people do come to the grow community that are some type of former opioid user, but that's kind of one of those things to where it's like, if you really do want to kick a habit, you got to kind of like change your surroundings, or at least switch your negative habits for healthier habits. And something like growing, like just think of, you gotta be on top of your IPM, you gotta be on top of your watering, you know what I mean?
Gives you something else to focus on. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't do
you're growing
what you're supposed to do, your plants are gonna look like shit, or they're gonna die. So now you're caring for another living thing outside of yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's like kids.
I think they tell you like they say the cannabis is the gateway drug or whatever, and I think what
using the gateway is an exit.
It's like they tell you all these things. It's like you smoke weed, you're gonna rape people or whatever. You're a horrible person.
Reefer madness.
Some kind of dope head.
So you smoke weed, and you're like, oh well, that didn't happen. So they must be lying about the fucking cocaine and heroin too. And they're like, no, that's not really.
No, that was true.
Yeah.
That was true.
Watch out, but yeah. And they're saying it's like these things, they group it all together, and that's what kind of manipulates you. And then like you try weed, and you're like, this is nothing like they said.
No joint has ever had me looking out the window. I've never smoked a joint and said, hey, let me look to see like what's going on the street. Breaking the blinds and shit, you know what I mean? All in the fucking window being nosy.
Yeah. Somebody making some noise outside, then you really are. You're like, what the hell's going on out there?
Stop messing my blinds up.
Sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they just use it as like a, I'm saying, they tell you horrible things about it, and I think that just screws you up to like think, well, what else are they lying on? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they've been lying to you about everything.
Let's start with everything and just move on from there.
Sorry.
Do you happen to remember what your first plant, like which strain you grew at all?
I think it was a Gorilla Glue.
Oh, was it?
Sure it was a Gorilla Glue for my growing marijuana, of course. I did that one, like I said, and I think that Zittles or Skittles, whatever you want to call it, was the my first photo period I ever tried. So yeah, that's like I said, I did some of their autos. There's like one or two that were successful. That what I'm saying. Luckily, I had some success with them that I was like still wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I bought like a $60 light off Amazon. I just cleared out a piece of of my closet, just enough for that. It was like a little 1 foot light, enough for a plant. You know what I'm saying? Just one plant underneath it. Like I said, I probably needed something stronger. That was probably part of my problem too. I didn't have enough light on some of them, but like I said, luckily some of them came through enough to keep me going. And like I said, that was my first one. I think was a Gorilla Glue, Olive Flower, and then my first good successful one was that Zittles Skittles. Hell yeah, photo period. That's what the hell I'm trying to say.
That's a good one to start with, though. Nice and frosty.
Oh yeah. You prefer photos or autos? Like, do you have a preference?
I mean, I'm constantly always growing both. Like I said, on my grow
Yeah.
along, I plan on dropping a photo and an auto. So if you want to choose either one to grow with me, you can, because I constantly have autos going. But ever since I finally did start doing photo periods, they're just better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or quote unquote better, because you can just train them longer if you want to. There's more you can do to them.
Yeah.
Quality's
forgiving.
better.
More
A
forgiving.
little bit more potent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But you know, at the same time, well, autos, it's almost kind of like stealing bases sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I just took down 2 plants right here. This like 150 grams I wouldn't have had if I wasn't growing these
yeah,
from
exactly.
two
You know what I'm saying?
plants.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I would. They're never gonna leave my garden. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like I
Nice
said,
little bumper crop. You know what I mean?
and that's
A
just
little
like
bit of
people are like
strange.
they just hate on autos or whatever. They're not worth it or whatever. I'm like, well, then I guess you didn't grow them right or something. Because yeah, autos nowadays are definitely. I don't see how they're not worth it. I mean, let's like you said, if all you have is like a 2x4, and you know what I'm saying, you can only grow 2 plants at a time. Maybe you want to do 2 photo periods. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you have a little more space, but yeah, autos you can try grow auto in your windowsill. I've heard some people actually have decent success if you have like a good, you know what I'm saying, a good amount of sun right there. You can get them. You can actually get those going because that sun will actually hit it pretty hard.
Oh.
So
What
that's
about this, Rue? What
Yeah.
if you're about to harvest something and you pop an autoflower maybe like 30 days before, even if you just got like a dinky little 100-watt light somewhere, get it
Yeah.
going? That way, by the time you pull your photo period out of the tent, you can just slap the auto in there, put a
There you
little
go.
bit bigger pot, and within like 30, 40 days, you got a harvest you wouldn't have had.
Yeah. I say like you can start an auto just in a corner somewhere. Like I said, you don't have to be as anal about your light, you know, the light schedule or whatever. Just
Big
make sure
shout
to have
out the
a
real
light.
buckets.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember why Chris does those? Yeah, I've been checking y'all's out.
I
Y'all
just
both
seen them in the chat.
Yeah.
so yeah, y'all both do the real
Big
buckets,
shout
right?
out the real growers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done them before.
Yeah.
I've done DIY setup too, and I've done like the official real buckets, but I had like the OG ones. I had like the first generation that came up.
Yeah. I was
Still
at,
work just as good. They just don't look as fancy, you know what I mean? But it's still the
yeah.
same principle with float
Same
belt.
concept.
Yeah, it's all pretty much the same, right? It's
Yeah.
same technique.
Zip bucket goes
But
back
feeding
to
from the bottom somehow. That's all you're
what's
doing.
the guy's name? Scotty learned it from some like old pothead guy named Hempy.
Empty buckets.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Chris might
that's
know.
who it came
Empty buckets.
from
Yeah.
brother
Yep.
Hempy.
Brother Hippie.
I
Empty
guess it was a real
buckets.
dude though. He was some like long hair hippie kind of guy from however long ago, you know what I mean?
Back in the day, they used to run them ebb and flow tables, you know, those type of style hydro, you know, the flood and drain type deal.
Yeah.
Passive hydro.
Yeah. But you're crushing it, Rue, with them hydro buckets for real. I like the little pellets you got going on, and them plants are looking crazy,
People call them
man.
just like bubble buckets or whatever. That's what
Yeah.
I saw online that people call them. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on showing people. Is simple, dude. I'll explain it to you right now. I've explained it multiple times and people still ask. So that's why I'm doing this. You just drill a hole at the top of, you know, right underneath your lip, enough for the hose. I normally do, I think, a 3/8 hole or something. And I don't worry about, like, if you have a little bit of light leak, it's not that end of the world in my situation because I change them out weekly. And it's not like a recirculating where it's going to be a hassle, dude. I take them out. I get a bucket. So if you're going to do it, you need like 2 buckets for, you know, what you're doing. If you're trying to do 2 plants, 3 buckets will work because you can just swap them, you know, day by day. But you do have to have an extra bucket to have your nutrients and just be ready to swap them over. So that's what you do have to do is buy extra buckets, which are like $7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think people do the recirculating with the reservoir, and it gets stagnant in there. And yeah, if you have light leaks and you start getting algae and all that stuff. So yeah. It's mine. I take them out, I dump them out, I rinse them out, and I wipe them out. It takes all of if I gotta do 2 buckets, it takes me about 30 minutes or so.
Once a week or once a month?
Once a
You do
week,
that?
that's the thing. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you running chiller? Are you running like air stones or anything in there?
Air
Or
stones is there.
how's that working out?
I've run 1 air stone
Got an
in
air
a
stone?
bucket. I've ran 2 before, and I don't think it really made a difference.
Yeah, it was about
I've
the
seen
same.
I've
Juice
seen
wasn't
people
really
run
worth the
3
squeeze.
or whatever. I like I said, I think as long as you see enough bubbles in there, as long as you have that constant,
Yeah.
just like that,
Just
you're
the
good. as
movement,
far as I know.
so it's
Yep.
not
Agitation.
stagnant, moving around a little bit.
Little
Killer.
agitation.
No, nothing. I do, like I said, I'm in my main my master bedroom right here. So we sleep in here and all this. But yeah, I have an AC unit. I try to keep it cool in here. So
Right.
it stays probably about like 63 degrees in this room constantly.
Oh,
So
that's not
shout
bad.
out to my wife for putting up with all this bullshit that I'll do.
Tell him put a hoodie on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she does. It's really
That's what I do when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Drop that down.
Yeah. So yeah, so
It was a little too accurate. Sorry, Alicia.
Honey, grab the jacket. It's drying time.
Yeah, for sure.
So, how on top of your pH do you got to be with that system? That's the like one thing that jumps out of my mind. That would be like a headache for me. It's like, nah.
I pH it down once. When I make the bucket once, I pH
Isn't
it
it lower?
5, and then I have tested. It's normally around like 6 or so when I pour it out. So yeah, I guess in a week's time it'll just grow up about 0.5 or whatever. So I know it will constantly, your pH will constantly go out the longer it is there. So that's what I'm saying. I think that's where people run into problems with the recirculating.
Right.
It's because it's sitting there, it's constantly rising on them. With my way, you're giving it that 5.5 at least once a week. So by the time maybe it does stress out a little bit at the end, I know people shoot for, they say like 5.8's the perfect number or something. So yeah, you probably hit around 6 and it maybe stresses a little bit, but you're giving it a brand new batch a day or 2 later.
Do you run any type of silica in there in the roast?
No, that's
no silica.
That's why I'm starting to do the umbrella truss. I should, because they've been flopping. But
Got to get you some silicium, man.
Well,
it helps with other plant function too.
Just running the nutrients themselves. That's why I'm just trying to see. It's like what the A and B part of this rice nutrients.
Right. And then another nice thing too, if you add silica, that's usually a real nice pH drop. So sometimes you can be like a little bit looser because that'll get you kind of in range too.
Okay, I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely a thing. That's actual science. That's not bro science. I've seen it on the meter when I used to pH my stuff. But
yeah. Okay. See, I'll look into that. Like I said, me and Chris have actually talked about that numerous times about putting that in our garden.
Hell yeah. Gotta get some silica in there, man.
That's what the trellis do. They're just.
But there's a difference between the potassium silicate.
They're just there for support. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do.
Oh yeah, there's one that's like gummy. You don't want that. You don't want cheap silica. If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah, you want straight silicium.
All right, y'all send me some links or something.
Monosilicic acid is the chemical structure of it. The monosilicic. Oh, he's got some there. Look.
Yeah. Send me the link to it or something.
Well, I would tell.
I would tell 10.
Tell 10 to hit up Grambo to send you some.
Yeah. Dude, a half
we could probably make it happen.
A half a mil. This bottle,
0.5 milliliters.
Bottle lasts forever. You mix it before everything.
Put it in your water when you're just watering, right?
Yeah, before you add anything else.
Silica first.
Yeah. So you put your water in there.
Since it's 0.5, that stuff's so concentrated, even after you mix, though, it just looks like water. It just looks clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Chris said, you can also foliar spray it too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't do that, but
I didn't know
I definitely put in my waterings.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to spray nothing later on in the flower. Use it in the flower too, right? That's when
I have bad luck with spraying things though, because then I get those water spots on my leaves where it's like sunburn. So I try to.
Yeah.
I've had bad luck with it, so I just don't fuck with it. It's like this fucked me up before. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. What's up, Al? There he is. I know he's been around.
He's been working hard.
Working hard.
Hell yeah.
Well, I want to ask
Hey,
about James Loud. How is that? Because I know was watching before you had gone there, like how you wanted to go there, and then you finally got to do it. How was that? Was it like a dream come true in a way? Like just
Yeah. It was like it was like super cool. I mean, that's how we kind of started talking. Like I just kept tagging him all the time and stuff.
really?
I didn't know how Instagram really worked, so I was just doing my stories,
trying to figure it out.
tagging him.
Mhm.
And I guess of course, it was sending him a message every time, and then one day
Yeah.
he just like text me saying, "Hey, you got my attention."
Funny the things we stumble across.
Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So we just kind of talked that way, and then that's one day he was just like, "Hey, if you're ever out in California, why don't you be on the podcast or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice." And I thought he was just being like nice, friendly, like, "Hey, if you're ever around, stop by." You know what I'm saying? Come stop by.
I like that. You got to like kick it with them, though, right?
But yeah. So
Were you I bet you were nervous.
oh, going to the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
First of all, it was nerve wracking flying out. I don't really fly
Yeah.
or whatever. That's like, that's what I was trying to tell him. He's like, if you're ever out in California, stop by. I'm like, dude, I'm never in California.
I know exactly.
I don't leave my city, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm never just out anywhere. So
Didn't you go like camping and shit with them too? You guys were like
we
kicking
went
it
down
out
the
there.
river.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the river.
Hell
That's how
yeah.
it all started because we like. So yeah, I did that. He invited me. I thought he was bullshit, and I was like, all right, that's nice of him. And then that's when he threw me
Well,
his
they're
phone.
kicking it with them hard.
Yeah, so he threw me his phone number, and I was like, oh shit, maybe he's he is serious. He wants me to come out and hang out. And so he accepted me for his ambassador program or whatever. And so we started doing that. And when that happened, we started having like these little monthly meetings and whatnot. And so we're having one of our phone calls or whatever. We were just talking about something. He's like, "Oh, we need to do this," and he's like, "Oh, never mind. I gotta go to the reggae on the river at that time." And so I was like, "Well, shit, what's up? Yeah, I like reggae." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, yeah, we're doing a booth. We might need a hand or whatever." You know, saying he's like, "Let me see what we can do for you." I said, "Yeah, just let me know, dude." I said, "Let me know." And so he's like, "All right." So he got back to me. He's like, "If you can come out here, dude, I got you." And so yeah, so that's why I started doing the whole fundraiser thing. And that's what
I seen you with them T-shirts. You still got any of those, Roo?
No, I need to make some. Shout out to Ray and Spanish Casey. They're still waiting on me to make them some. I gotta produce some more. So yeah.
I guess then you're one of these Make America 325 again T-shirts, man.
Yeah, dude, I need it, bro. So
what are you, about an extra large?
Extra large. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I went out there with him. It was fun. We went to, like I said, he's saying he was having a booth over there. It would help him out if I went out there. He was trying to do, the podcast thing. I could work the booth while he was doing that. So yeah, I just kind of chill at the booth. He did, my interview too over there while we're out there. So yeah, it was just cool. And then I went back and did the interview the day after the podcast, the Reggae on the River. We're out there, and we spent 4 nights camping out there.
Oh, wow.
But man, the weather out there in Northern California is just nice. Yeah. Especially from, what's up, Mr. Gannix?
Shit. Gannix in the house. Big shout out.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude, the weather up there, especially I'm from Texas, it was like hitting hundreds over here. So, yeah, waking up in that tent early in the morning, there'd be like a little breeze that come through. It wasn't bad at all. So, it was fun. Yeah, it was a once in a lifetime experience. I'm glad I took. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's badass, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take some time to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
I don't know about you, but for me, it's always like work. You ever thought about coming out to one of the DGC Cups?
Dude,
Ever thought about coming out to Colorado?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that even before I even knew Chris. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting.
Right.
Colorado is a destination. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I think I've seen you active with some of like the DGC stuff, right? You watch Dude Grows.
Yeah. I try as much as I can. Yeah, I try to get on
right.
As possible. Yeah, so I've been following them for a little after I started growing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I forget what it was, but I seen you active in there. You were sending like little comments and stuff.
Yeah. I've been,
whatever the hell it was. It's just like random memory.
No, I've been in there. Like I said, I think I haven't been in it for a while, really. But yeah, for a while I was hitting it pretty regular. I think what was Sunday mornings or whatever, or Saturday mornings.
Something like that.
Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday mornings, yeah. I was in their chat pretty regular.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's kind of how I am. I like following, watching everybody kind of like it's TV almost. And it's,
Well, it is. It's TV
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
All day.
Yeah, that is true. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm old school. I used to, from back in the day. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty cool though. I mean, just seeing how everybody, their little creations and what they bring to the table and putting their spin on it, it's awesome. And then we just kind of all come together and kick it,
Yeah. Everybody has their own little vibes
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like I said, that everybody brings something special to the table.
Roos always been cool. Like, I don't know. I think that's why I kind of liked you when I first like seeing your videos, because you'd like kind of do like the age disclaimer thing, and you say something like kind of funny, and then cut to the plants.
I said, because I got shadow banned real bad. So then, yeah, I saw everybody else was doing the age claimers
I
like
still,
that.
I can like
I
see
can't
your
do it.
little intro thing now, where you're like, yeah,
Well, I can't even, like, I don't know how to edit or nothing. So
yeah,
that's what, so
just
what I'm gonna do,
freestyling, just in there getting it.
I'm just gonna print up a thing. So yeah, that's what was one of my for a while to try to get out from. I'd say what's up, and I'd go straight to the
Yeah, hell yeah.
read it off.
That's badass. Like that's how I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
but always just real
I try to stand out
positive,
a
cool
little bit.
energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can stand out a little bit here and there.
Get a little flavor in there. I like it.
I try to dude, it's all about having fun, man. If you're
Got
not
to.
having fun with it, then readjust it and then have fun with it, and you might have, saying you'll have fun with it, and you'll probably have more success too. You know what I'm saying? If you're really having fun with it, I think that's the key to all of this. Whatever, what we're all doing, you know what I'm saying, is, grow your weed, have fun with it, and people are gonna be, want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to see somebody that's just bitching, complaining about
Right.
that, and then talk about, I'll show you how to grow weed? I'm like, it sounds like
That's why Jerry doesn't get any views, bro.
dude.
Like, who really watches Jerry's shit?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, Jerry. That's what, dude.
Because I mean, even if I go over to Jerry's page, it's like your page but different. So I think he just copies off of you everything.
Yeah, I think he does too.
You got all those yahoos. You got Jerry, Harry.
Jerry can dance though.
Jerry,
I seen Jerry dance.
Randy.
I have never seen Rue dance.
Yeah, no, I don't dance, sir.
I seen him having that fucking dance off.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they were doing a dance off. I don't know what's going on.
Trying to give J-Rats a run for his money in the professional dancer slot.
Yeah.
yeah.
420 things.
Yeah, 420 things.
Yeah, Harry over there. He's always
You got the new professional dancer.
See, Harry's cool. I like Harry because me and him get along because we both hate Jerry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see Harry hating on Jerry. Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Hey, my wife. That's my wife right there,
Okay.
Crystal Flores.
Hello.
Hi, Crystal.
I'm fine. Yeah. It's a key to life too.
Yeah,
Keep it fun and positive.
Anything, not even what we're just, saying to this right now, to, just, life, man, in general. Try to have fun. Like I said, I stopped drinking. I never knew how miserable I was. I stopped drinking.
You got to get them in there, Gaddix. You got to get them in there.
Tired all the time and feeling like shit. Okay.
Have them do like the Magic Mike thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's saying, you got to have fun in life in general. If you're not, then I don't know.
Yeah.
You're probably depressed and having a bad time. You know what I'm saying? So turn that around.
That's good, man.
Oh,
I'm glad you kind of found something similar. You got off of something else. You found this kind of avenue with growing weed and hanging out with this community, and you got the same positivity as that everybody else is, and that's why you are part of this community. You are community, you know what I mean? And that's what makes it awesome.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I mean, that's it's not. It's I'm saying now it's not even just the smoking the weed that helps me, and it does. I'm saying, like I said, it's the growing and everything that goes along with it. From saying,
Yeah.
like you said, like you're caring about something now.
Exactly.
Saying you're focused on something different. It's saying it's giving you a different purpose, and to be here to do something, to chase something, and the more success you have with it, the funner it is, and it will brighten up your day. I'm saying or it does for me for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a new sense of life and focus. It's pretty neat though. It's fun.
Yeah.
And then you have like the most, when you're done, you have this product that you really want to use. You're saving money by growing it yourself.
And you can share it with friends and share it with people and
exactly.
Get to control the quality. You know exactly what's in it.
Exactly.
You can make
you know
325 again.
exactly what you
Yeah. Now, see, I remember telling somebody, like, when I gave them weed, I like, saying like, you're the second person that's ever touched this weed. I'm saying? You're not the 20th or whatever. It went from my hand to your hand, and that's it.
This isn't from 9 months ago from across the country.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, we coming up on that hour mark. Did you want to give any shout outs? Anything going on? Is there anything new y'all got working out? I know you got season 2.
Season 2. There you go. You're doing it all for me there, bro.
Sorry about that.
The harvest, go hit up Crop Culture. Get the gingerbread genetics. You can get the box, or you can just go buy the genetics. Go to cropculture.net and hit them up. I believe we have a discount code. I don't know. We have discount codes at Real Growers and I think Bud Trainers. I think we have one over there. I don't know. There's always somebody's discount code that works somewhere. One of us somewhere. So always go somewhere, try it, hit up a code. But try to get season 2. We'll be popping here in 2 weeks. The 14th, September 14th is our pop date, and we'll even have Mark from Root Nerds on there. I think he'll be germinating at the same time. Come on by, hang out with us on Seed to Harvest. Saturdays 5:30, and then like I said, I'm trying to do my own thing. I believe 6:30 on Fridays. So there we go.
I messaged me about it. I want to check out your thing, Roo.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Send me a link, buddy.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
No problem.
I'll check it out
for sure.
Yay.
Look, Tommy just said he used L's code on AC Infinity today. Nice.
Evo 6. Okay,
might as well save a couple bucks.
Yeah. There you go. Stepping it up with the hardware.
Yeah.
Love it.
AC Infinity.
What size tent is the Evo 6 going into?
Yeah, Tommy. Is that like a 3x3? Does that fit a 3x3 or
3?
I could see that going in a 3x3.
I think
that'd be probably pretty good sizing. I got a 5x5. I got an Evo 8.
There you go. 4x4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
S44 goes in the 3x3. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
He got his. I know he's growing along with us too.
That's what's
up. I was going to ask you. You guys have a grow along going with it. Like when you purchase the Crop Culture box, it comes with a bunch of goodies.
Yeah. You get one. You can do his typical one of his boxes that come with like a lot of. Actually, I got it. I got it right here. Bam. Like that. This is actually the one we just did for our thing, and
okay.
That's the whole box of goodies right there.
Yeah.
Genetics. There's the gingerbread genetics. You can't see it. London pound cake.
I've heard some pretty good things about those. I've never run them myself though.
And Cortez knows about this.
Oh yeah, recharge.
Recharge is a must. Got to grow it out.
The ICANN organics. You get the bud ties and bud clips.
Oh yeah, got some bud trainer gear too. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can get that. He just has the genetics too. I think the box is $69.99, $70. Or you can just get the pack of seeds for 40. But I don't know. Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
Look it up. I know the box is like $70. I don't know the prices of seeds. I won't even throw a price out there, honestly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go hit them up.
You know, you can go along with the Seed to Harvest podcast.
Yeah, come on. I say, especially if you're a new grower, this is a good opportunity to jump in. You can grab the same genetics as us. You know what I'm saying? If you're having problems or something, there's one of us on the show can help. Come to the chat. Somebody in the chat will help. There's a whole bunch of regulars. Like I said, you can hit up any of us pretty much. And if they're a real good person in this community, they'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of us that will help you out. So yeah, any of these shows will help you out. Yeah, you can come with us and just start with us and work your way at that. You know, as we go, and you'll flip with us. We'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, we veg for normally about a month, I believe, and we'll flip then. And that's your typical veg or so is about a month, 6 weeks or so. What people do, I think we did a month last time. So yeah, just come grow with us, and you know what I'm saying, even if you are an experienced grower, just come hang out and grow with us.
Yeah, it's a fun environment. I mean, I'd watched it prior.
Go
And I
on
watched
this
it
journey.
Me
last
too.
night.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
you'll
it's
hit
just a lot of kill people. It's fun.
Definitely.
Got Cannon Rod, Chris, El Canisaur, me. It's a good time.
Definitely. Oh,
Sounds
thanks,
like a
man.
good time.
It is. I'm not bullshitting you.
Hell yeah.
We'll
That's
be
a real
there.
promise.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for
so
having me.
much.
Oh man,
Yeah,
y'all appreciate
so
y'all
much.
inviting me on and everything. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is a good. I love y'all's little vibe and this new show y'all have going on. Like, I've been following all y'all for a while. We've all been following each other for a while.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. We're all doing this, and we get to go. Yeah, y'all need to come on our show or something sometime. What the hell? I'm saying, that's what we all need to do is just start mixing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Big shout out Can.
I know. And I can.
Yeah. Love
He's a friend.
Can. Hell yeah. Well, definitely, man. Well, thank you again for coming on.
No, appreciate it.
All right, yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, enjoy your weekend.
All right, y'all too. Y'all
enjoy your holiday weekend. One more day.
Yeah. No school or nothing tomorrow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got tomorrow off paid myself.
Yeah, there you go. Paid. That's even better.
Yeah, tomorrow off paid.
Hell yeah. Me too.
Me too.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Later.
Talk later.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it was fun.
That was
Thanks,
a good time. I'm high as shit. Although that edible got me.
Yeah, I gotta
wait,
try
who was
those
it? Alcana asked if I was drinking Tabasco.
Yeah.
I saw that.
No, this is somebody else's drink, but I got this as a gift.
Alcana.
Oh, this is Alcana right now. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, Alcana, when are you coming on? I've been trying to ask.
I'll add Alicia or Cortez.
Alicia, what? Alicia's kind of like really the boss, low key though. Like she's in charge of the schedule.
Everyone believes that.
Yeah.
Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it, but Alicia,
I know.
You might not want to make her angry, You
better holler at her if you want to get on here and hang out.
Alicia don't play no games.
But thanks everybody for coming and doing the chat and hanging out with us, having this sesh. It's always a good time. Appreciate
We got to keep this Seed to Harvest podcast streak going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We do need a L.
Yep.
Soon enough. We'll wear them down.
Our people be in touch with your people, Al.
Exactly.
All right, Joe.
All right. Well, have a great night, everyone. Thank you. Next week.
Yeah, thank y'all, chat, for joining us, and thank you again for joining the Sunday sesh. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.